Okay, hi! So this video is a little bit different from my usual edit videos because this will be my very first edit tutorial. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've gotten questions asking if I could slow down my videos and explain more of what I'm doing, so I'll be doing that today. Let's get started. Firstly, I choose an image that I want to work with. So today we will be doing an edit of Jisoo from Blackpink. And I really like this image because it gives me like that gothic Lolita vibes, and that's what inspired this edit actually, even though the final outcome doesn't look like that, but that doesn't matter. Anyways, once I have my image, I like to make thumbnail sketches of different ideas that I might have and kind of elements that I want to include into the edit, or what kind of direction I want to take it. And after that, I'll look for my resources. So that includes the backgrounds that I'll be using, or the different textures that I want to use, or different stock images or PNGs that I want to put into it. Once I finish all that, I will start cutting out the image. I already have a tutorial on how I cut out images in Photoshop, so I'll put the little card up there, and it's pretty much still the same method that I use. Okay, so as we wait, basically with all my edits, the main things that I do are cut out different images and paste them together, and then use different textures and images like that on top of it. And I always mess with the layer modes. For me, layer modes are a really big part. And then on top of that, I just put a coloring, and that's basically it. So I don't find my edits that hard to do. Like, it's just a lot of layers and things that I smush all together and make into a JPEG. So now we're moving on to the actual editing process, and here I decided to give Jisoo a sight just because I thought she might look cool with it, and it kind of gave me Demon Slayer vibes. And I found this shadow image, and I thought that would look cool behind her, and that could be some kind of demon. And later on, I actually readjust it by creating a duplicate layer of it using Ctrl-J, so I can show more of the shadow at the bottom. And I'm using some lightning because there's lightning on the Square Up Black version, so I took it from there, and I use Ctrl-Shift-U to make it black and white. It's always better, in my opinion, to have more ideas than less. Sometimes they don't always work out, so you can see that here. I'm just looking for a particular image to all my files. And so this is the one I was looking for. It kind of goes with that Demon Slayer thing, I feel like. And bringing in some smoke. I'm just cutting out a candle because I thought the idea of candles surrounding her would look interesting. I used a color dodge layer to make the color look like it's burning on the candles and to make it look brighter. And then I'm just using the smudge tool to make the drips. And so here I'm just opening up some PNGs, and I use Ctrl-U to adjust the color of it. And I also use the warp tool to make it look a little more symmetrical on each side. And with the layer modes, I highly recommend you also use Ctrl-M, which is the curves adjustment layer. And depending on how you adjust it, the layer mode can look different, even though it's the same one. And now I'm just contemplating, like, do I want to use those or not, because it looked a little messy, but in the end I decided to use it. So I'm just looking to lighten that darker area by the stairs. I made the area around the Sith a little bit red, and I used the Gaussian blur to kind of smooth it out. And I just finished with the coloring. So I also use gradients and color lookups. And this is what it turned out to be. So I hope the tutorial somewhat helped. And if ever you have any questions, always feel free to leave them in the comments or contact me somehow with them, and I'll try my best to answer them. I know this isn't the best tutorial, but I find tutorials kind of hard to make just because I don't really know what direction it's going in either during the process of it. So I just record it, and that's why I make these edit videos. But if you would like to see more of these, let me know and I'll try my best next time. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye!